Hello, my name is Russell Myers. Welcome to Issues Unite. All right, I am going to say something that my capitalist and libertarian friends and just people in general, anybody that defines themselves as a capitalist, is not going to want to hear. But I have a long history of saying things that people need to hear whether they want to or not. All government officials, including those that define themselves as libertarians, are socialists. What is all government employees at all levels, from school janitors, sanitation workers, on up to the president, are considered what? They are considered public servants. Do you hear capital servants anywhere in there? No. They are considered social service. That's why it's considered a service. It is a service to society to be in any government position. I work as a nurse. I am contracted with an agency that is subcontracted with a company that contracts with a county, with a county. Okay, we'll say that. You know, I work as a corrections nurse. My other job, I am an employee of a corporation that contracts with a state. In all cases, no matter how this works out, I am a social service provider. All right? My job is providing a service that is supposedly, of benefit to society. If an elected official defines themselves as a libertarian, their paycheck still depends on taxes collected from society. Their job is to represent society. Let's go into a few definitions here. All right, so I'm going to start right here. All right, socialism. Socialism is a political, social, and economic philosophy encompassing a range of economic and social systems characterized by social ownership of the means of production and democratic control or workers' self-management of enterprises. It includes the political theories and movements associated with such systems. You can use the shorter one here. A political and economic theory of social organization which advocates that the means of production, distribution, and exchange should be owned or regulated by the community as a whole. Let's go into the definition of capitalism. Capitalism is an economic system. You don't see social in there, based on the private ownership of the means of production and their operation for profit. Central characteristics of capitalism include capital accumulation, competitive markets, a price system, private property, and the recognition of property rights, not social rights, not worker rights, not human rights. Voluntary exchange and wage labor. The shorter one here, an economic and political system in which a country's trade and industry are controlled by private owners for profit rather than by the state. Let's go into one final definition. Capital. Capital definition. All right? Accumulated assets such as money invested or available for investment as A, goods as equipment used to produce other goods. Property as stocks used to create income. See also capital at stock, debt, capital. All right, here's one more. Capital as a term for financial assets, such as funds held in deposit accounts and or funds obtained from special financing sources. Capital assets can include cash, cash equivalents, and marketable securities, as well as manufacturing equipment, production facilities, and storage facilities. All right? When you use the purest definition of these terms, capitalism has no concern for human rights or society at all, except as a means to serve capital, the owners of capital. The only rights that are ever mentioned here have to do with owners. The very moment that you start throwing in ethics, the rights or concerns of human beings, you have changed the definition to preclude capitalism, to preclude capital. All right? You have now entered into humanism. Humanism absolutely precludes capitalism. The moment that you start throwing in concerns for society, you have now entered into the realm of socialism. When you talk about workers' rights, that is a socialist, not capitalist definition. There is no concern within capital or capitalism for human rights. Capital has no feeling. It has no ethic. War is a profitable endeavor. Medical care is a profitable endeavor. Food production and sales are profitable endeavors. Under capitalism, all of these things are, by definition, only a means to accumulate capital for the owners of the system. So when an elected official, a government official, is representing the concerns of capital or capitalists, they have violated their terms of office. They have become a traitor to their society because they are not concerned with your rights. Capital has no concern with freedom of speech. Capital does not suffer. It does not get ill. It does not vote. the only concerns within warfare with capitalism is whether it serves a profit to the owners of those that will seize resources or sell weapons. If human beings are injured or killed, there is no concern except what profit is involved. There is no ethic other than the accumulation of capital. Capital is consumerism. Consumerism is concerned only with consumption until there is nothing left to consume. And then it seeks out other sources to consume. So, when you talk about some elected official or some, and I find it really humorous when I see somebody like Ben Swan. I can't think of her name, but there's another one that consider themselves libertarians. Well, Ben Swan works for RT, which is a state-funded, Russian state-funded news outlet. His entire job is socialist in nature. His income relies on the Russian state to provide his income. And if a capitalist is a libertarian is on YouTube and asking for donations, then what they are asking for is social support. They're not selling you anything. You're not really getting anything in return, except for a cheering section for your own ideology. It's advertising. That's all it is. It's marketing. You're paying to hear a voice that you agree with, and that means you are not paying to be informed. You are paying to be indoctrinated when you donate to such a source. That's it. You're paying for your indoctrination. So, elected officials, government officials, media sources that claim to be capitalist, if they're not selling something, then they are socialist in nature. All right? So let's really take a look at this. As soon as you include any form of ethics, you have veered away from capitalism and into the realm of something else. All right? Humanism, environmentalism, socialism, communism. There are all kinds of concerns involved there. But as soon as you actually include any of them, you're no longer in the realm of capitalism. All right? Share this video. Talk about these subjects. My next live stream is this evening, 6 o'clock Central Standard Time. And the next live stream after that will be Saturday, 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. I hope you'll be able to join me for one of these live streams. And if you have different views on the subject, I would be happy to hear it. But please, no links, no memes, no, I don't want to hear just quotes that have no meaning. I want to hear how things would actually work. If you oppose my view on things, I really want to hear how things would work under, capitalism to serve society. All right? In a better way than under, a socialist or social democratic system. All right? And the live streams are going to be on YouTube. All right? And thank you very much. Have a good day. If you can, I'm a socialist, so if you can, please donate $1 a month to help expand the channel. And I'll catch you in the next one, and hopefully at the live stream tonight.